What's going on? It's your boy Sheev the Wise. Welcome back to Vaders Lair. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. It's time to rewatch some Bad Batch, chillax. We got football in a little bit for those of you that are American. Heck, if you're in Europe, there might be some football today too. I'm not really sure. Happy Sunday though. Let's get it going. I hope you guys are good. Let's get episodes 3 and 4 of Star Wars The Bad Batch going. Let's do it. Welcome back, one and all. I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I already got episode 3 of The Bad Batch replacements up and ready to go. I'm gonna get the timer ready though. Make sure to pull it up. If you're new to the channel, we do a lot of watch parties and cool Star Wars stuff here, so if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe. But also, if you're new, the way that we kind of do these watch parties is we sync up the timer so that you guys can watch along with us and chat along in the chat if you're watching live, or if you're watching on the replay, you can watch along with us too. So I hope you have a good time with this one. Good to see everybody in the chat. Kylie, good to see you. Darth Chaos, Tim, Don, Talented Mr. Griffin. Hey, go Vikings. I feel it. I used to be a Vikings fan once upon a time. Star Wars Fit says soon. Starting soon. Can't wait. Hey, here we go, my man. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to get the timer up so we don't have to waste too much time. But we got episodes 3 and 4 going today. It was really fun watching the first 2 episodes again with you guys last week. If you want to catch up on that, we do have those on that channel about 4 streams ago or something. But let's get this going. I got the timer up. Replacements is ready to go. Let us begin in the next 5 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it. Let's go. Dude, Bad Batch is high-key one of my favorite animated, heck, one of my favorite Star Wars things since Star Wars was purchased by Disney. It's freaking dope, man. I love me the Bad Batch. My bad, y'all. I'm still waking up this morning. Good afternoon from Ireland. Welcome in from Ireland, Fitz. Hope you're doing well. I watched 1 and 2 yesterday to catch up. I forgot how much I love the Bad Batch. It's freaking great. It is really good. Replacements. Their ship got a little damaged in that last episode, huh? One bite? My goodness. Hit me again. Tim says, I don't know how I'm going to feel about Bad Batch after Tales. Tales was just so good. It really was, man. I feel you. But, I mean, I really enjoy the Bad Batch, too. So it's not even a matter of Tales being... I don't know. Because Tales follows different characters, obviously. And it's not a slight on the Bad Batch by any means. It's just... Tales followed some of the greatest characters to be made in Star Wars, so... Hype for season 2 with Gunji. Me too, Tim. Bad Batch and Mandalorian are the best. Facts. Kylie, is there going to be a Battlefront 2 stream this week? Possibly. Possibly. Good question. I think we definitely might do one. We'll see. We'll see. We're fine. Tails was awesome. Welcome in the chat, Darth Chaos. Wrecker's too big. I always like this episode. And they crash on the moon, right? There goes Gonk. Ooh, Wrecker hitting his chip there. Duly noted. We're gonna be fine. Is your favorite drink Mountain Dew? Do it. For the brand, yes, but not really. I like Mountain Dew. Do it. Star Wars Fitz says Tales of the Jedi showed us some more on Dooku and how Ahsoka was able to defend herself against the clones in the first episode of the Clone Wars. Oh, in the final episode of the Clone Wars. Yeah, dude, definitely. I mean, the stories that Tales told were stories that a lot of us fans have been waiting to see, whether it be animation, live action, any kind of format other than just kind of the book material for decades. I love seeing Cut last episode too. The possibility. Yes. Yeah. When are you gonna do a Rebels rewatch, says Kylie? Good question. Rebels probably is my favorite Star Wars project. We're gonna try to do one leading into Ahsoka, I think. So probably sometime in the next year-ish. Hopefully sooner. I don't know, because I want to wait for Ahsoka to come out, but I love that show so much. I hope they do Ahsoka and Darth Vader fight in live action as a flashback. It would be awesome to see. Dude, it would be. There's been rumors Hayden could be in the Ahsoka show, too, for a long time. So, even if it's not a rematch between the two of them, a flashback of the Clone Wars in general, I think, is a must. Ooh, Project War Mantle gets dropped. I love the music, man. The Kiner brothers are so good. The Kiners in general. I'm at work, but I'm here chilling for a while. Hey, what up, Ashhammer? There's almost a lot of world building in the Bad Batch, kind of getting us used to what's going on at the start of the Empire. I feel like Bad Batch definitely goes quite brilliantly along with Andor. Damn. Those aren't clones. Tim says it's interesting that they did Rebels and Resistance, and after that, the final season of Clone Wars, they went back to that animation style. It is, but the cool thing about it, Tim, they were almost trying. It almost seemed like they're trying different animation styles out, or different art styles. And the cool thing about Rebels is they tried to bring Ralph McQuarrie's concept art of Star Wars to life. I feel like they did a good job in Rebels of doing that. But it definitely wasn't maybe at the same quality that the Clone Wars kind of became known to be. Like at early Clone Wars, the animation's not great. It's not great. But then they get better over time, and the coolest part is the animation that we have today with the Bad Batch and with Tales of the Jedi, with Clone Wars Season 7. All of that is basically the Clone Wars artwork mixed in with the lighting, the colors, the different things that they learned doing Rebels, doing Resistance. They took everything that they learned throughout the process of Clone Wars, Rebels, Resistance, and brought it into Clone Wars Season 7, The Bad Batch now, and they continue to improve it. Even in Tales of the Jedi, it looks better than it ever has. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Oh, hell no. Looking at the timeline in order, Disney has put The Bad Batch before Andor. I thought it would have been after Andor. It's actually a lot before Andor. Andor is about 15 years after the beginning of The Bad Batch. But The Bad Batch does go through a couple time jumps and everything. Season 2 is even going to take place further in the timeline, obviously. Important to pay attention to that. Wrecker's head hurting. Uh-oh. Damn. Sorry, not The Bad Batch. It was Rebels, my bad. Oh, Rebels is actually the same time as so Star Wars fits. Rebels takes place almost congruently to Andor. I'd even say Andor starts a little bit before Star Wars Rebels. But they run congruently. They're within the same years. I actually think that some of the Rebels characters could show up in Bad Batch, or not Bad Batch. Well, maybe Bad Batch. We've already seen that. In Andor, we could see some of the Rebels characters starting to pop up, especially Hera. Hera being a bigger part of the rebellion. I wouldn't doubt that we see her in season 2, maybe even season 1. Am I doing anything on Halloween? No, happy Hallows Eve to you guys. I don't know if I am. Tonight I'm going to a Halloween maze. But tomorrow I don't know if I'm doing anything. Happy Halloween to all you guys. Hey, happy Sunday to you, Don Basham. Shots fired at the Republic. Don says, "See, I'd have thought of it was set at the time of Rebels due to the prison time for Andor." Yeah, definitely overlapping between Rebels and Andor. I would hope so. Oh, the years definitely. Rampart is such a booty. It's good. That part is crazy. I think that's either this episode or the next one. But we get to see Crosshair take the new conscripted recruits back to Saw's camp. And it goes down. Chit goes down. I like how observant Omega is. She's trying to learn everything. Yeah. Morning to you, Leia Rose. Welcome into the chat. It's funny how a lot of the people that almost believe in the Empire, or like, I guess the rats, I don't know, the people that just turn people into the Empire, or, you know, are cool with the Empire, like, oh, you know, the Empire's done more for me than the Republic ever has. Those are the dudes that end up getting killed by the Empire first. You have Omega's innocence? Well, I thank you. Uh-oh. The resistance group ain't ready. Woo! Dude, that's wild. Grenade! So Talented Mr. Griffin asks an interesting question in the chat here. How did you feel about Dave staying away from E.K. Johnston's novel? That's a good question, man. I don't even know if he did stay away from her novel. He just, as far as I know, he definitely changed up a few things. As far as I know, the story is supposed to be the same. It's still supposed to be the same kind of story, or the same premise of what happens in E.K. Johnston's novel. Now, the brother and the sister, as far as I know, they were changed quite a bit, or we at least didn't get as much detail about them. He also changed the ending of the fight between the Inquisitor and Ahsoka, where Ahsoka kind of reaches out through the Force and basically makes the Kyber crystal explode for all intents and purposes in the book, whereas in the show, obviously, it was more of a Obi-Wan versus Maul kind of battle, right? Personally, I really liked the way that Dave depicted it in the show. I've never fully read the Ahsoka book, but I do kind of know the premise of what's going on in that scene. I don't really find it that big of a deal, especially because Dave kind of gave her the outlines for the book, and he's talked about it. E.K. Johnston's talked about it, and as far as they are concerned, it's supposed to primarily be the same. It's supposed to primarily be the same. It just, Dave was actually able to tell his story in animation. I don't really have too much of a problem with it. I'll tell you that much. If Dave wants to tell his stories later on that he didn't think he would have a chance to, or that he, at the time, was creative for a book, or he gave outlines for a book, and another creative made it slightly different than him, I don't find it that big of a deal. There's been a lot of these minor retcons. Did I just screw up the entire stream? Can you guys hear me? I think you can. I don't know why I can't hear the audio now. Stinker. What the heck happened? What day? No! Alright, it's back. Crosshair and his group are savage, man. Nah, good soldiers follow orders, dog. Bye-bye. Needs to be done. Boom. I forgot how brutal this episode was, says Tim. Dude, it's freaking crazy. It's crazy, this episode. This show gets real dark sometimes, man. I'm with it. You better shoot them all or I'ma shoot you. Flamethrower these people? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Talented Mr. Griffin says, I didn't know that her book was based on his outline. Learn something new every day. I honestly didn't know that fully until recently, kind of looking into it myself. I'd actually found out that he was gonna retcon some stuff from the book months ahead of time through some of the leaks and whatnot. But yeah, man, you definitely learn something new every day, you know what I mean? And it makes sense that Dave would have talked to her a lot through a process of writing a book about his character, you know? No. I remember everybody thought that Omega was Force sensitive after the first couple of episodes, especially this one. Darkest episode in Star Wars, says Star Wars Fits. One of them? I don't know, that last Andor episode was pretty dark. I can't wait for Celebration next year either. I wish I was going still. There you go. It feeds off of energy. Hey, that's all good. Much love to you, Aaron Tomato. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. That's kind of cool. I love the concept of this creature. The fact it feeds off of energy. Ashhammer says, I think it's cool that all the Jedi fighting Sith after 66 don't play around. They just kill as quick as possible. And it proves how lethal they've always been, but how they've always held back. That's true. That's true. I'm excited to see a little bit more of Jedi survivors following Order 66 and Bad Batch Season 2. You know, seeing Gunji and potentially other characters. They might be pretty brutal. And before they were fighting droids too, you know, like it's a little bit different fighting actual people. Yeah, the tickets sold out really fast. Really fast, Fits. Yes, good. Project War Mantle will be put into full effect. Tim says, I think ironically Rebels had the darkest stuff in it, but everyone says it's the most kid-friendly show. I always go back to, with Rebels, the episode at the start of Season 3, where Ezra's using the Sith holocron. He basically controls a dude to kill all his allies in the chicken walker, and then makes the dude walk off a ledge. Like, I'm like, this ain't no kid show. Damn. Yeah, so this is where they start trying to get Omega and one of the members of the Bad Batch. Crosshair's looking at his room like, it ain't the same. You have done that yourself. They didn't abandon you, you abandoned them, my guy. That's what you don't get, Crosshair. Pity we didn't have a Lego Star Wars Halloween special. Would have been fun. We did last year, I think, right? Or was that the year before? It's always fun rewatching stuff though too, you know. I like that last year's was based in Vaders Lair as well. Open them up. Omega's new room. Don says, I'm ignorant of novels and comics, so nothing is retcon for me, but I get it for those that have consumed the media outside of movies and TV. There you go. Welcome to the Bad Batch. This is one of the best episodes to me, to be honest. I actually thoroughly enjoy episode 3. Great episode, created by Dave Filoni. Alright, let's get the next episode up and going here. Episode 4, which is titled... Where is it? No, where's the Bad Batch episodes? Should have gone back. Alright, hold up. Let me pull this next episode up. We're going to reset the timer. Episode 4 is titled Cornered. Let us get this going. And then I'm going to get into your chats real quick before we get into the next episode so that we can talk it up. I do have some other things to say about Tales real quick. And so as far as, you know, what you're saying there, Dawn, about nothing's really retcon for you, and you can kind of understand it for the people that have read all the media and whatnot. I kind of have felt the same way for quite a while. I got into the Star Wars books recently, though, including like Thrawn trilogy, some of the High Republic stuff, just some of the more recent novels I've really been digging into, and they are good stuff, man. There's some really good Star Wars books out there. Comics I'm still not as familiar with, outside of like a few Darth Vader comics and the main run that happened in like 2017. But yeah, there's going to be retcons a lot of the time, and it sucks for the people that have seen it. I don't know though, it's tough because Lucasfilm kind of said that things were going to be all one canon going forward, and then they kind of retcon their own stuff, and it's like well, what the heck kind of thing at times. And as far as that goes, I definitely can understand where certain fans are coming from. With this Ahsoka novel in particular, I can't be one to say for sure because I've never fully read the book. But what I can say is, as far as I know, that the brother and sister character, basically, it's possible I think their race might have been changed. And to me, like, it's a book, it's Dave's story, and I think one of the characters... their sexual orientation wasn't put into the show, but it's kind of prevalent in the book, or relevant in the book, which, you know, I chalk that up to the fact that these are like 15-minute episodes with Tales of the Jedi. If there's one thing or one complaint maybe I have with Tales of the Jedi, which isn't even a real complaint because I love it, just I wish it was longer. I wish there was more. I think Dave would have handled all of the stuff in the book if he could have, but again, he's already, you know, trying to create his story. He doesn't want to retcon it more than other people feel it has been already, so he's trying to tell his story in a 15-minute little segment instead of just, you know, you having to read the whole book. And that's why he leaves out little details or changes minor things for the story that work better, and maybe the animation style he's doing or different things. So genuinely, I believe there's a reason for a lot of the changes that Dave makes with his material and different things. So not that big a deal to me. But let's get episode 4 rolling, titled Cornered. Let us begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it. Boom, here we go. Tim, I like that too. He says, I feel like you can just see stuff as alternate stories, kind of. Me too. Me too. I feel like it's still the same, or it's still supposed to be the same. It just, I've always liked the theory that the Star Wars stories are being told by the wills of the Force, or through the eyes of droids, potentially, or different things. So if it is through the wills of the Force and whatnot, there's going to be differences from, you know, different perspectives. Me my whole life. Omega wants to go out in the galaxy. Ashhammer said everyone talks about Ahsoka and Anakin talking in live action, which would be amazing, but I still want to see Ahsoka and Obi-Wan talk in live action after Order 66, like a reunion. Me frickin' too, my guy. Me too. Pantora, hey. We follow some really cool Pantora characters in the Clone Wars too. They're kind of like the blue people, not Thrawn's blue people. Those are the Chiss. And she's just excited to go somewhere new. Kylie earlier said the new DLC for Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, comes out on Tuesday. We gotta play some, man. We gotta play some of that then. Because I've been seeing some of the new DLC stuff. I'm missing out. I'm missing out, man. This Lego Star Wars game just keeps getting better and better. Hopefully it's not too glitchy anymore, but man, hype for it. Most of the High Republic books are good. I would agree, Fitz. I haven't read too far into it. I've read the majority of the main trilogy, or the first 3 books, the main 3 books. I'm interested to get into more of it, though. I like the High Republic. And if you want to know a little bit more about Yaddle, the High Republic, she is around, and she's a bit younger. I suppose I could skip that step. You're gonna bribe me, yeah. Tech, they're funny, man. What a guy. Tech's like, you gotta be kidding me. Now he's gonna report them to the Empire, probably. Screw this guy. Ashhammer says, when it comes down to it... Ooh, Fennec Shand. I gotta say, I love seeing Fennec Shand in this. He's just trying to get money off everybody. When it comes down to it, Dave is retconning his own decisions, so it doesn't even matter because he's just changing little things he wants different. Yeah, it's a lot like when George Lucas would go back and change Jabba the Hutt and A New Hope and different things. Like the original Jabba the Hutt was just some big fatty. No offense. It was just a big fat dude though, and then he went back and changed it to the green slob monster that we know and love today. And Tim says, I mean, they've been telling stories out of order too, so you never know if some elements are going to add still. Yeah, you never know if they're going to get added or when or what's up. What? Echo, he looks like a droid. Fennec. I like Fennec, dude. Fennec's cool. Yaddle is in the High Republic. She's part of, I believe she's part of the council even back then. I don't know. I gotta read the books again. But it's cool to see her story unfold in Tales of the Jedi. Very sad. He's doing a George and going the way he wanted with his characters to go in the first place. Indeed. I just bought the Jedi Fallen Order game. Looking forward to playing it. Dude, Fitz, I hope you enjoy the hell out of that game. I love that game. I love that game. I can't wait for Jedi Survivor to come out. Saw some new figures of Cal with his, like, you know, little beard and stuff. I can't wait. I can't wait. Ah, Rampart and his damn chain codes. And people are cheering about it? Boo. Boo. No. Galactic Empire. I mean, rest in peace, Seattle. What the... So you're telling me I need to add the High Republic to my Audible then? I say Don Basham. If you have Audible, I say start off with the first book, Light of a New Jedi. And going into it, just know that you're... Don't get attached to characters right away. At all. And just know that the beginning of the story is kind of set up for what's going on in the galaxy and what's going on really in the beginning of the High Republic era that, you know, the books start off with. How much for the droid? More than 2,000, come on. I always thought this was so funny. Nobody should beat Chad Bane except for Boba. Tim says, okay, listen. That's the only thing I don't like about the Bad Batch. They have Fennec Shan beat Cad just because she was in both of the live action shows. No one should beat Cad except for Boba. Oh my god, are those old puppy things? Dude, alright. You're probably right. Dude, I actually really like the fight between Cad Bane and Fennec, but you're right. They're trying to beef up Fennec and make people like her more, and they did a good job in this series. I think Fennec is pretty badass. She is able to hold her own. The thing is, too, that Fennec kind of just creeps up on Cad Bane in this show. It's not like he knows or, you know, is expecting her. It's kind of out of nowhere. Yeah, honestly, Don Basham. I'm going through the second High Republic and I have been for a while. I got caught up with other books, but I gotta go back into it because it is pretty good. It is pretty good. If you've never read the Thrawn books, I suggest going through those first. But I really do like the High Republic books too so far. Uh-oh. She's not trying to help you. Actually, she is, but... What y'all think of Tales of the Jedi? Fire. Fire, Matthew Cruz. Welcome into the chat, man. Hey, I feel you, man. Weekends are the only days I don't work right now, so... You're not a droid. No you won't. Nah. The Astromechs. I can't do weekends. Feel like I'm a chokehold or something. No worries, dude. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Getting up this morning, I had a headache this morning, man. I'm like, we gotta get the Bad Batch going though. Love me some Bad Batch. Uh-oh. Is she? We didn't pay for these. An assassin. Fennishan's got that right. I love the theory that people have had for a long time that Fennec could join the Bad Batch. Like, if it happened in season 2, man, like they could use her help. You know what I mean? Nerd Mafia, what up? Legacy of the Force is probably one of the best Star Wars series. I gotta check that out, talented Mr. Griffin. Uh-oh. These 2 episodes go hard, man. I don't care. I love episodes 3 and 4. Woo! Oh! The Pantorans. This episode is pretty dope too. It definitely is. That's what I've been trying to do. The Star Wars book series, and then everyone goes, you need to read it to understand that. And so I'm trying. Thank you, Fitz Invader. Same here. I've been on the path. Dude, it is a long path for those Star Wars books, Don. It is. Don Basham. Good to see both of the Dons in the chat too. Love you guys. This protocol droid is trying to get it. You got me for a bargain. Should have been worth way more than 2,000, my guy. She and 3PO could get together. Yeah, they could. They're 2 peas in the protocol pod. One five five. Uh-oh. Oh, Wrecker. Oh yeah, this is when Wrecker gets wrecked. I forgot about this. Sheev 3PO. Fair enough. Fennec's a badass. I still think they should make a Fennec helmet for the Black Series. Might need to make one of those eventually. That was easy. Happy Halloween to you, Matthew Cruz. Heck yeah. I wish I had a full set of clone armor, because I want to wear the Rex helmet for Halloween, but I don't have the whole outfit to go with it yet. What are you guys gonna hey, in the chat, if you guys celebrate Halloween, or dress up, what are you guys dressing up as this year? I mean, we got Tech here kind of dressed up in a Halloween outfit. Looking like a droid. Hell yeah. Now they got a group of droids. I think Wrecker got beaten too easily. Yeah, I feel like Fennec was a badass in her prime, apparently, because she beats Cad Bane like it's nothing, Wrecker like it's nothing. She kind of beat Hunter like it was nothing too. But what's everyone's favorite Halloween candy? Great question, Kylie. Personally, I really like 100 grand bars. I know those might not be as popular. I like Milky Ways a lot. Anything with caramel, you know what I mean? It's good stuff. Reese's peanut butter cups might be the best Halloween candy, though. Not gonna lie. Chewy Lifesavers? Oh, interesting. I'm Peter B. Parker tomorrow. Hey, that's what's up. I gotta see pictures of you in the fam, Nerd Mafia. Shane, do no tuck and roll. Gonna go to a Halloween party, and Reese for real the best. Hey, Reese's is great. I've always liked Reese's Pieces more than probably anything, but the peanut butter cups are the best, man. They're great. I like Sunny D. What's a double-decker candy? Oh! Damn! There goes Fennec. Whoo! Hey! That was a whole vibe. I like throwing away candy corn. That's funny. That's funny. I've never really disliked candy corn, but I haven't had it in like years at this point. Damn. Oh, damn. She just rammed him? I forgot about that. Police after her. You gotta grab your gun, Fennec. Fennec's a savage. Double decker is chocolate with one layer of biscuit and top layer a soft sponge. So is it kind of like a Twix? Uh-oh. That was badass. She got a limp after that. Damn. It's pretty wild. Ming-Na Wen does not age for like 20 years in this, or like over 20 years in Star Wars. She's pretty great. kind of like actually what Ming-Na Wen is, because she does not age in real life either. She does not look her age. They're like, I liked him better. R2 would never. He would never let a protocol droid boss him around. Butterfingers and Kit Kats? Nice choice. Nice choice, Kylie. Similar but nicer? I gotta try that. I gotta try that, Fitz. Sounds like biscuits and chocolate. It does. Another happy ending for the Bad Batch. I never realized Pantora looked like that. That's kind of a cool planet. Hell yeah. Ooh, one last scene. Back to Pantora. She's gonna talk to this guy. Ooh. See what I mean? Every time somebody calls the Empire or a bounty hunter, tries to tell them, come get this, they end up dead. Except this one. But she knows how to contact him too, you know what I mean? I said a happy ending for the Bad Batch because they got away. That's a happy ending. What do you guys think of episodes 3 and 4? Personally, these are two of my favorite in the early parts of the season. And just 2 more episodes next Sunday. 8 o'clock. Be there, be square. We're going to be watching episodes 5 and 6. Which I believe episode 6, if I'm not mistaken, is when our boy Chad Bane shows up. So put some Chads in the chat. Hope you guys enjoyed this, though. I really appreciate everybody for coming in and hanging with us on these Sunday mornings like this. It's good to get some animation in our systems. Good to get some Star Wars going. I can't even hear the music, but that's okay. I know you guys can. It's hype, though. Glad you guys were here. Don Basham says, looks the same as if she did not. She was in ER. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. Damn it, how'd they get... Both great episodes. I agree, Fitz. Some pretty great episodes indeed. Dude, trust me, bro. Good to see you in the chat. Peace to you, my friend. We're going to get out of here in the next minute before my mic absolutely falls over. Before we do, I appreciate all you guys. Thank you again. Make sure to smash the like button. Subscribe. We got some more Andor this week coming on Tuesday night at 11:30 p.m. Pacific Standard. We're going to be doing our watch party, so make sure to be there for that. And of course, we're going to probably do some preview streams either tomorrow or Tuesday itself. And we'll try to get some Battlefront going and maybe some Lego Star Wars later in the week, since we do have some new DLC packs that I'm excited to get into, man. Dude, my ears. Is it too loud? Oh no. I don't know. My computer is glitching out, so I'll get out of here for you guys. But I appreciate all of you. Thanks for hanging with us. Smash that like button. Check us out on Twitter at Vaders Lair, at Chief the Wise on Instagram. And I hope you have a fantastic Sunday, everybody. May the Force be with you guys always. Peace. Everybody meet Kelsey. You can go. Bye-bye.